Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, like many other Dragon Ball video games, has a story for you to follow along and immerse yourself in. Whether it's the original journey of Dragon Ball or an entirely new created story. Dokkan has its own story to tell, but unfortunately it has been skipped by many people due to the length and many filler battles you need to go through. So in this series, I'm going to go through the entire story of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, so you guys don't have to. And if you haven't watched the previous episodes, make sure you check out the Dokkan Story playlist linked in my description so you can catch up on what is happening in this episode. These types of videos takes days to produce, so before we begin today's episode, if you could, leave a like on today's video and subscribe to the channel for future episodes, that would be very awesome. Planet Vegeta's fate rests on the shoulders of Bardock as he faces off against Frieza. Bardock, with his final speech, "This is everything," launches his final attack. Unfortunately, he was swallowed up by Frieza's planet-destroying Death Ball, obliterating Bardock and Planet Vegeta at the same time. Suddenly, Bardock wakes up what seems to be planet Earth. Somehow, he is still alive. Now we go back to where Trunks is. King Kai contacts Trunks, warning him that he has found an extremely sinister key, which may be the cause of the dimensional distortion. He gives us the coordinates, and we hurry to the location. The sinister key belongs to Bardock. Trunks mistakes Bardock as Goku for a bit, but finally figures out that it isn't. And weirdly enough, Bardock matches Trunks' face similar to King Vegeta's. Bardock requests for a fight to see if he's really alive still, as his last experienced memory was getting killed by Frieza. As they battle, Trunks concludes that the sinister key that King Kai mentioned is not Bardock. After their spar, you can say Bardock feels prepared to face Frieza once again and leaves, mentioning that their paths may collide once again. At a different location, we see Dabura and Babidi planning to absorb the energy of the inhabitants of Earth for Majin Buu. Dr. Gero's schemes have been stopped by us, however, other problems still exist. The dimensional distortion and Frieza's army's activities. Yamcha leaves us to go train with Tien and the others as he is worried about them, and will return if anything bad arises. You come across and reunite with Krillin. Krillin reminds us about Ginyu and how Ginyu is in Goku's body. Krillin explains that Goku was attacked by Ginyu during his battle with Vegeta and was caught off guard, and that's when Ginyu swapped bodies with Goku. Now Krillin joins us in search for Goku as we head towards an evil key that we sensed. We encounter Raditz, Nappa, and Turles having a conversation. They're trying to persuade Turles to join their team, but he refuses. Krillin mistakes Turles as Goku, but Turles quickly corrects him with his name and explains that all low-class Saiyan warriors look alike. We start up a battle against those three, and you take out Raditz and Nappa with ease. And this confirms that they're not the extremely sinister key that King Kai mentioned earlier. During your battle with Turles, an unexpected guest arrives. It's Ginyu in Goku's body. He teams up with Turles as they share the same goal of taking us out, and their powers together makes it extremely difficult to beat them. And what's worse is Ginyu is more used to Goku's body from the last time that we've seen him. Then suddenly a voice above screams, "I found you!" It's Goku in Ginyu's body. Turles mistakes Goku as Ginyu and concludes that this is too much for him and retreats. But Ginyu sticks around and calls the rest of the Ginyu force. And with the help of Goku, the Ginyu force was no match for us. As a last-ditch effort, Ginyu in Goku's body tries to exchange bodies with you. That's when Goku in Ginyu's body jumps in at the perfect time. And now all bodies are back to their respective owners. And as we were about to win the battle, Jace notifies Ginyu that Frieza is coming, and they escape to join Frieza's side. You, Krillin, and Trunks go ahead and chase Ginyu, while Goku leaves to meet up with Piccolo and Gohan. It seems like someone important is with them as well. You follow the key of Ginyu, and what awaits for you is Frieza in the flesh with his army. They are stronger than ever. Frieza is out for revenge to personally destroy Trunks himself, and this begins the war between you and Frieza's army. You easily take down Sorbet, Dodoria, transforms Zarbon, and the Ginyu Force. And now it's the rematch between Trunks and Frieza. But with the help from you and Krillin, you manage to push Frieza back and force him to transform all the way to his third form. Even in his third form, Frieza still struggles to battle all three of us. Then suddenly, a voice screams, "Lord Frieza." It's the Cooler Armored Squadron. They have arrived. King Cold has sent the Cooler Squadron to assist Frieza in battle, with the permission of Cooler. And to make the situation worse for us, Ginyu is still conscious and the Bardock squad arrive. They team up with the squadron to battle you, Krillin, and Trunks. You keep your footing even in this dire situation, and so Frieza shows you his final transformation. And even with the odds stacked against you, you push Frieza into a corner. But then suddenly, Melee and Gola interrupts the battle. Bowser advises Frieza to retreat on orders from King Cold. It seems Cooler has arrived on Earth and wants to team up. Frieza angrily agrees and leaves. Now you face Melee. She's looking for Goku. They seem to know a lot of information. How we aren't affected by the dimensional distortion and our names. Trunks asks if they started the distortion, and they deny. All they did was use the dimensional distortion to hop to Earth from the Demon Realm. You ask why you need Goku, and she explains the Demon Realm has been kingless for hundreds of years. And with the distortion, it has removed all barriers among the worlds, which is the perfect time to get a king for the Demon Realm, which is where Goku fits the equation. Before she explains her relationship with Goku, Shula, the current leader of the Demon Realm, interrupts. He refuses the help of Goku, and their mission is to revive the mighty Dabura, and all three leave. Chapter 18 ends with King Kai contacting you with a message from Goku. King Kai relays Goku's message to us to come to the sacred land of Korin. You, Krillin, and Trunks head off immediately. On your way, you meet Hercule once again. You tell him you are still looking for Goku, so he offers your help. But you beat him up so he doesn't join the team. You finally meet up with Goku, who is with Gohan, who has grown to teen, and Piccolo. Another surprising guest is Grand Supreme Kai, the most important person in the entire universe. The reason he is here is that there are barbaric monsters lurking on planet Earth, which is why he has asked for our help. It seems like the evil Babidi is behind all of this. He's trying to resurrect the Majin Buu, a creature that leaves only death and destruction in his path. A creature that has destroyed hundreds of planets. So our goal is to stop Majin Buu from being resurrected at all costs, which means we must destroy Babidi. This is why Grand Supreme Kai has asked us for our help. Since we have no evil in our heart, there is no way that Babidi can possess us. He warns us though to be careful still, because Babidi can use our energy to revive Buu. You train with everyone in preparation, and Goku shows off his Super Saiyan form. Then suddenly, Yamu and Spopovich appears, controlled by Babidi. They're here to steal our energy. You beat them easily and they retreat back to Babidi, and so you follow them. You follow Yamu and Spopovich all the way to their destination, where they have meeting up with Pui Pui. Pui Pui orders Yamu and Spopovich to steal our energy, but had little success to beat us all. Pui Pui lets us in on a little secret. All the damage that we receive is automatically converted into energy for Buu. You hear Babidi's voice speaking to all of you, introducing himself to you. After you beat Pui Pui easily, Babidi sends more of his minions towards you. Next is Yakon. He can absorb energy, but he still fails to take us down. So Babidi sends in his final trump card, the King of the Demon Realm, Dabura. With Dabura, Babidi presents himself in person and also summons Majin Buu's shell, where he is currently locked away, and so the battle with Dabura begins. You try to deal some damage to him, but it fails to do any dent to Dabura. Now Dabura comes in for the attack. He knocks out Krillin first, and with enough damage dealt to us, Majin Buu is resurrected successfully. And what comes out of the shell is Kid Buu. Everyone is just stunned by the amount of ki Kid Buu possesses. Even Grand Supreme Kai is surprised, even though he is the only one in the group that has seen this monster. Babidi orders Kid Buu to attack us, and he jumps straight into battle. We test Kid Buu's power, and Piccolo asks Goku if we can beat him. Goku replies that we can make it work. Kid Buu suddenly attacks Grand Supreme Kai and absorbs him, transforming him into the Majin Buu we all know. Now even stronger than before, Majin Buu attacks us. You all do your best to do damage to Majin Buu. You hurt him a tiny bit, nothing serious, but enough to make Buu frustrated. Majin Buu gets angry and charges up a huge amount of ki and makes a massive explosion. I'm going to end it right there. I hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you for making it to the end of today's video. I want to take the time to thank my tier 2 members for their Patreonage. And if you want to become a member yourself, link is in the description. You get awesome perks and of course you support the channel. But with that said, I'm going to wrap it up for today's video. Thank you guys for watching.